Ashe, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I am motivational speaker LATRICE. You all can work with me one-on-one down below in the description bar. So let's go ahead and tap into your messages for whoever has clicked onto this video. I am getting to be thankful and grateful for wherever you are in life. Be thankful and grateful for being alive, okay? Be thankful and grateful for the material possessions you have, however much that is, or if you feel like you don't have a lot of the things that you desire yet, that's okay. Be thankful and grateful for what you already do have, okay? Even for some of you all, you may feel like you don't even have your basic necessities, okay? But be grateful for still the things that you do have. There's still things that you can be grateful for, okay? There's a lot of competition type of energy that is going on in this world, okay? Or a lot of conflicts is more of what I want to say. So just be thankful and grateful. No matter, I'm hearing praise is what I do. So it's like, give praise no matter what. Give praise to yourself no matter what, because you got yourself as far as you are, wherever you are listening, okay? It's like, and you still have so much more to go. This is not your stopping point, is what I am picking up on here, okay? It's like wherever you are, it's like there's so much more of you to be seen. There's so much more of you that is waiting to be discovered. You're just at this point in your life right now, but there's so many opportunities for you, okay? Just keep walking in the direction that you're going, but also give yourself praise and thanks for you physically making it to where you are and making it out of the situations that you've had to make it out of, okay? So we're gonna see, especially more so career, money, and finances, what's going on, what messages that you need to hear that could be helpful to you along your path. You did not click onto this video by accident, but gratitude, okay, is what's going to bring in more money. Gratitude, being thankful for what you already have, even if you don't want to be at that job, be thankful that you have it, because at least you got some type of money coming in, okay? And so forth. So just be thankful and grateful. Yeah, you spirit is telling you to sell something. Some of you guys may be entrepreneurs, or you may go to work. Whatever you do at work, you may sell things, okay? So you may work at a register, is what I see here as well, okay? Or something about registering something, or something is going to register for you here, okay? But it looked like this is like at a nice restaurant or something, like a sandwich shop, or you can get some sodas, it looks like, or some type of drinks that's local, or that you can only find locally. It looks like this is like some type of specialty drinks up there, okay? Also, again, this could be like a coffee or tea shop or something here as well, okay? So whatever this is, okay, Spirit is saying you know how to sell things, whether you do this at work already, okay, or either you're an entrepreneur. It's like Spirit is saying take your work skills and transmute that and alchemize that into your own business for some of you all, okay, is what I am picking up on, all right, with this selling energy, okay? Spirit wants to prepare you to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur yet, but you've been thinking about buying products and then selling them, like at vendor fairs or on your own website or out your trunk, or however you're gonna set up shop, or drop shipping, whatever. Spirit is saying to look into selling. I'm also getting salesmen, like just selling homes and so forth. So you may be in a career to where you sell cars, or where you sell homes, where you sell parts, okay? Like you could be a real estate agent. You could, there's so many things that you could sell, right? Okay, but selling is very important. Knowing how to sell yourself, knowing how to sell your brand is what I am picking up on. Knowing how to convince someone to purchase something, not being afraid of the money, not being afraid of getting money from people. 444 on the phone timer. When you're selling, you're exchanging money for the product or for the service. So do not be afraid to get money from people, okay? There could be some energy around you getting money from people, however that is personally. That could be blocking you in some type of way of receiving money, okay? Because you don't want to take people's money, so to speak. And that could be the psychological reason why people work jobs, because they're not necessarily having to take money from people. You get what I'm saying? They're at a job and the job is giving them money. I just broke through something for somebody, okay? Some type of mentality limitations, okay? Because when you sell on your own, you have to sell each item over and over and over. You have to sell houses over and over again. You have to sell the candy that you're selling over and over, the t-shirts that you're selling over and over. If you have some type of service, if you have some type of hair cutting service, right? Okay, or some styling service or a makeup service or whatever service you provide, consulting, you have to do it over and over again. Okay, if it's a business to business and it's a contract involved, you have to learn how to convince the other business to work with you to get that contract. So you have to know how to sell your products. You have to have something valuable, okay, that people actually desire, okay, and they feel it's worth buying from you specifically. So working on your confidence, your self-esteem, your value, trusting and knowing that whatever you're selling is definitely worth it, okay? It's worth the price that you're selling it at as well, is what I am picking up at, okay? Whatever food you sell or whatever, it's like pricing to sell is what I'm hearing. Pricing to get a profit as well, not to just get by. So some of you guys could be, you guys could sell luxury items as well, okay? Or you make that price go up, make those the experience behind it go up, and combine that together, you have a luxury service, okay, or a luxury product that you are selling to somebody. So there's definitely something about selling, okay, and being able to get money and removing blockages of receiving money, okay, from people, and actually, hey, I'm taking your hard-earned money. You may feel some type of way about that, okay, and that could be stopping you from actually getting sales, okay, or even the work that it takes to sell is what I'm picking up on. But I definitely see, so if you are working at a job, okay, it's practice for you to learn how to sell. Or if you can work at a job, then you can build your own company or whatever, right? Okay, even if you learn to sell yourself, which is your services or your personality, or, you know, people wanting to, you starting a YouTube and you getting brand deals, that's you selling yourself and selling your personality, and then that means that you're influencing other people to buy a product. You get what I'm saying? So this is all in one, the selling and influencing here. You got to know how to influence people, okay, to get them to bring out that wallet, to bring them to bring out that hard cold cash, okay, or, you know, that credit card or their debit card, whatever, okay, to bring out that technology to swipe, okay, however they're using their phone or whatever. You want to get the money. Spirit is saying get the money. Don't be afraid to get the money. Gotta get the money, gotta get the money, gotta get the money, gotta get the money, is what I'm picking up on, okay? But when you get money, Spirit is also saying do right by your money. Spirit is saying grow your money with this growth here as well. Spirit is saying be mature with your money. Don't get money and just, you know, of course, pay yourself first. I'm a firm believer in paying yourself first, okay? But also being able to pay your expenses and so forth of your household and everything else. Even if, you know, you feel like you're not even getting enough income in to pay your bills, by you paying yourself first, that's sending out an energy that's aligning you with a certain frequency to allow more money to come in other ways. But you have to take care of you first. You cannot put you last when you're getting money. That's a scarcity mindset. Well, I gotta pay this bill. I'm not saying not to pay your bills, you know, but at least give yourself $1. Even if you can't go buy nothing with that $1, give yourself literally $1, okay? And even if you $1 short on rent, they ain't gonna kick you out. Give yourself that dollar if it's literally that tight. And I ain't judging, because I done been there. I already know how that can be, literally, where you got to put everything because you ain't getting enough to get by. But also learning to invest into yourself, because you're saying, hey, I had to go be the one to go to this job that I didn't want to go to get this money. Oh, I'm giving me something. So give yourself at least $1, hell, a quarter. But give yourself at least $1 bill. And if you can't buy none with $1 bill, it's not about the value on that dollar. It's the principle and the intentions behind it that spirit sees, that the universe sees. The universe is all knowing, and it's watching you. The universe is always watching everything we do to see what you're ready and prepared for. So put that dollar in a piggy bank. Something about getting a piggy bank or saving your money as well. Or some of you guys may get tips as well. Okay, if people tip you at work, okay, start putting that in a money jar or in a savings jar or something like that you cannot open, is what I am picking up on here. Okay, but whenever you start to sell money or get money, also do right by your money and save your money. 11-10, 11-11 on the phone timer, and that's gonna get your mindset in the financial sector that it needs to be in. And you're going to start attracting more financial YouTube videos. You'll start attracting more financial conversations. I was somewhere the other day, and I was having like a nice little drink, a coffee and so forth, and I was listening to some affirmations about money millionaires. And this guy, he heard me. I guess he heard the affirmations. I didn't think it was up loud, but it's like the frequency travels, and when people are on that same frequency, their ears are going to perk up, or people that are in alignment. And he yelled across to me. We was not close. We was close, but not that close. And he was like, "Hey, what you listening to over there?" And I was like, "You can hear this?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What you listening to?" I was like, affirmations. And so we just started talking, and I started talking to him about the laws of the universe and everything else. And we had a beautiful, great conversation and so forth. And he was like, "Are you a millionaire?" And the conversation was just so on point. It was the universe. It was nothing but the universe. And it's funny, I just got a message, a financial message as well about crypto. Okay, so again, you could be investing and buying and selling. I was going to say that as well. Digital currency as well. So whatever this is that you're selling, right? But my point is, we were having that conversation. It was just a really great conversation overall. Okay. And my point is to always keep yourself in the vibration and in the frequency, okay, of money, of what you're desiring to attract to you, because it's always all around you here. Okay, there was another point that I was going to make with that, but it escaped me, but it's okay. But you're always growing, okay, when it comes to your money. Okay, but Spirit is saying to definitely, maybe you guys have been listening to affirmations. Okay, they're paying off, they're working. You guys have been doing money work, money mantras. Okay, it's all working. Okay, but you are attracting like-minded people as well when it comes to the money. And that's what I was talking about. You're attracting, you'll attract the videos, you'll attract people, you'll attract different situations, just how I attracted that situation, that conversation, that experience, and it was really, really cool. Okay, so whatever this is, do right by your money. Okay, financial literacy is very, very important. Okay, if you're not willing to learn about money, then how can you expect to get money? Okay, so you literally have to shift your mindset and become more focused on your personal development, okay, and your routines and how you think when it comes to getting money and when it comes to your daily actions and your daily habits. Okay, that's the only way you're going to grow your bank account. account. That's the only way you're going to grow. Okay. Your mindset. That's the only way you're going to grow just in general. That's the only way you're going to be able to teach your children or those that are around you about money and finances. Many of you guys are starting from the bottom, starting with nothing, and you literally are growing, okay, from zero. Some of you guys may have negative bank accounts, but there's always a way out. So do not fret, do not worry. And I know that's harder or easier said than done when you're in a situation, but when I tell you, I have literally manifested my way out of financial distress. I remember not being able to pay my car, and oh my gosh, are they going to get my car, and just all of these different types of things, and me repeating the affirmations and standing on business and doing the subliminals and so forth. It always works out. And now I'm out of that energy. But I've experienced that for many, many different years on many different occasions, okay? So I definitely know how it feels to not have a dollar to give towards yourself, but you always have a dollar to give towards yourself. It's just you have to be in the frequency to desire to give yourself that dollar and to not be in that scarcity mindset. You get what I'm saying? So you have to trust and know that, hey, I'm only using $1 for that's if you barely making it. But if give yourself $100, put $1,000 up, put $10,000 up, whatever your bank account allows you to do. Be smart with your money, whatever this looks like. This could be legal counsel, having financial advisors, or connecting with your financial institutions and asking them what type of beneficial accounts that there are for you, telling them your financial goals, really taking those steps so you can get into that frequency to truly be able to build your relationship with money and grow. Okay, yeah, going from this infant stage to an adult with money and finances. It's okay if you're just now starting and learning. It's okay if you're starting with zero. It's okay if you're starting at a negative bank account. You can use those affirmations because they do work. You can use ask-formations because they do work. You can, and I mean, I was listening to them all day, saying them to myself. I mean, it was a thing, but it worked. And I'm telling you, it can work. It does work. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I was like, is this going to work out? And it always works out. And now my faith is just where it's at. And that's just in the financial sector. But faith, I've always been, have always been a person of faith in every area. That's just how my setup is, you know. But I grew up in a church, you know. I'm not religious anymore, but I do have that foundational background of having faith and trusting that, hey, something gonna work out in my favor. I'm too special for it to not to. You feel me? I'm doing. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Even if my life feels like it's going to shits, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to. So whoever's out there listening, universe, trees, whoever, whatever, I need y'all to work this thing out for me, and it gets worked out. And then also learning to ask for more as well. Don't be afraid to ask for more. Don't be afraid to upsell is what I'm hearing as well. Don't be afraid to close the deal. Okay? Being on your boss-ish is what I am picking up on. So this is really about being comfortable with money. Okay? Yes! You are definitely going in the right direction. Your spirit team is leading you in the right direction when it comes to your money and your finances and your resources and opportunities and what's available to you. It's like do what you can in spirit. If you selling something, spirit will bring you your customers or your clients, the people that are supposed to, you know, purchase from you. Whatever it is that you're selling, you can sell multiple items. Whatever this is, you need to get in the money game is what spirit is saying. Yeah, you need to learn how to budget your money and so forth. Okay, is what I am picking up on. Let's see what messages are here for whoever has clicked onto this video. Some of you all could be preparing for a newborn child to come into, like you guys could be pregnant and preparing, you know, getting your nursery ready and getting financially ready and setting up insurance and just different things for your child. Y'all remember the Gerber baby insurance? Or something like that is what I'm picking up on. Okay, some of y'all can have look at, ain't that funny? Some of y'all may sell insurance plans. I'm trying to tell y'all there's something with some insurance that has some money attached to it. It's almost like there's an insurance policy that has money attached to it. For some of y'all, y'all may not even be aware of this. Somebody, you know how, like I was just saying, back in the day, that's funny how this ish came out. Spirit is here. somebody could, maybe some of y'all have somebody that put an insurance policy on y'all, something like that, and then now the money has matured and it's yours. So, I don't know if that's something you can look into, because there's money, unclaimed money. So, yeah, Spirit is saying something about some unclaimed money, or finding out about unclaimed money for somebody, okay? Or there's some money with your name on it, or there's some money that you need to claim. This ain't gonna be for everybody now, child, okay? Don't make it yours if it ain't. But if you feel like, that could be, check into it. I ain't saying it's what it is for everybody, but that's what's here. For sure. So there could be some type of policy that's mature and ready for you to take, like one of those, again, Gerber policies or something like that. You know how back in the day, I don't even know if they still do that nowadays, but also Spirit is saying to look into insurance, to invest your money in insurance policies to grow your money versus savings account and stuff as well. Insurance, if y'all know, if you know, okay, bank like a bank. You feel me? So it's like insurance is the way to building insurance policies or investing into insurance policies. The money that you have is the way to grow your money and to protect your money from anything happening. It's an insurance policy, okay? My mother is into all of that, okay? She's the one that told me about all that and educated me on a lot of that as well, okay? Giving her credit where that's due, But resign, okay? Yeah, you at the point you're gonna be able to resign quicker than what you realize. If you are working some job you don't like working at, it's the Spirit is saying not too much longer, okay? Because I don't know what you're doing, okay? But there's something that's gonna work out for you, some type of idea that's gonna come to you, some type of money that could be coming to you, or you could be your business. I don't know what this is, but you're gonna resign quicker than what you realize. Let's say if you had a year, you was thinking, okay, I'm gonna work at this job for the next 2 years. Maybe in the 6 months you can let that job go, okay? Or maybe for some of y'all it's gonna be some weeks. I don't know what's happening with that timeline for y'all, but y'all gonna, whatever y'all doing, y'all got money and it's growing. Your money is growing here. You saving, you selling, which means you're getting money. The money you're getting, you're saving it, or you're being mature with it. You're being proper with it, putting it into insurance policies or the right type of accounts or whatever. Your money is growing. You're growing, and boom! Before you know it, you ain't gonna have to work as long as you thought you was. I'm not putting no time frames on it. I'm just letting you know. I don't know how quick this is for somebody, but you're gonna have to either purchase a personal reading, okay, or either go back to Spirit and say, hey, what is this about? All right, yeah, some of y'all could have had a job loss or something. Some of y'all could be protected from a job loss. Let's say if your job is laying off people, with this insurance here is giving me, you're gonna have you're protected from that. Or if you may be reduced to work from home, which isn't a bad thing for some people. Okay, or either if you do lose your position, you need to start doing something where you can work from home, stay home with your kids, or stay home and work on your own business. Okay, if you're not doing a work from home for another company, work from home on your own business until you find another position, or until you ain't got to work no more, or something like that. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. My right hand is itching. Okay, so it's giving me money is going out the door. Okay, I say that because the left side is all about receiving. So if the left hand is itching, to me that's mean you're getting money. Okay, but I don't know how other people do it, but left is about receiving. Okay, the divine feminine energy receiving, but it's my right hand. So you may have some bills to pay. Okay, but life costs, it costs to wake up. You feel me? You gotta eat, you gotta have food in your fridge, even if you stay at home. You gotta have lights on, you gotta have water on, you gotta have electricity on, that's lights, but we call it light bill. You feel me? Even though it's everything. The AC gotta be running, the heat gotta be running. You feel me? It costs to live. You got to have money to live, so you got to have a proper money plan, okay? But I'm also getting, if there was some type of loss of employment or something, there's some type of insurance that could be owed to you that can help you stay afloat for a little while you're transitioning into something different. What else is here, okay? Multitasking. Yes, Spirit is calling for you to multitask at this time. You could have a lot going on. Yeah, something that's to your benefit. Talking about insurance and so forth. Pension plans, paid vacation. So make sure that things are working for you. Okay? Make sure that you're getting the benefit out of working for somebody else. That you're getting paid at least what you desire. Or if you ain't getting paid, that you can at least like the job or something like that. Okay? Or it's time to really figure out what career field you want to go in. If you're not an entrepreneur, Spirit saying, what career field do you want to go in? Where can you make your money? Do you need to go back to get some training or school or something, whatever? But y'all could be experiencing having your loans denied, your credit ain't where you want it to be, or any of that. So Spirit is saying you got to do something about that your finances. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely in a toxic work environment with a lot of heavy responsibility, and Spirit is like, you need to negotiate your life, or negotiate the terms of your job or the type of job that you're working at, because something just ain't working for you. This environment is toxic. Yeah, we're hiring. Maybe y'all need to get a new job or something. I'm not promoting. I promote working as an entrepreneur, but I also get working until you can fully become an entrepreneur. So if you are working a job, that's cool. Okay, but for those of you all that really want to have wealth, okay, Spirit is saying it could be time to get some type of different position if you're in a toxic work environment until you get your coin. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get your coin, however that's coming through for you. Okay, but also what I'm picking up on is just working a job in general is toxic, because quite frankly, y'all already know you're not meant to work. You just in the process of figuring out how to get money so you don't have to work. But just a whole work week and all of that type of stuff, that's toxic. You have your own skills and gifts. Don't be so caught up in working for someone else that it makes you too afraid to sell and start your own business, or go create your own career path, or take that leap of faith on what you've always wanted to do for yourself. And all of this processing that you're doing, working on for another job, for somebody else, and then building your own businesses and setting up your streams of income and you got a lot going on. You can have a lot going on, so it's going to be a lot of multitasking and a lot of scheduling and a lot of maturity and getting your life together, you know, is what I'm picking up on. Okay. Yeah, training. I just said training. Okay, so you could definitely be having to go back to school for some type of training, or Spirit is training you, okay, to whatever. Spirit could be calling you and giving you some type of idea. Spirit is saying, hey, answer the phone. I'm going to be the one to train you and teach you. And no, let's say if you're starting right now, you're hearing this message, and then next week you think about it, think about the ideas and get the downloads from God and everything else. And let's say next week, beginning of August, boom, you literally start your business. You may not get the money right away. You may have to go some time. I ain't putting this on you, but just from experience, it could be some years in before you get any type of money, but you still got to be working in that motion so you can attract it to you. Everybody is different. You can open up your business and boom, it goes great. But you still, no matter what, you business is business, baby. You got to be able to account for the peaks and the valleys. If you start off right away getting money, that's cool, that's good. But you also need to set your company, your business up, your financial accounts up, your household up, to where, okay, if things get slow, you got to be prepared. You get, not out of fear, but just making sure you're well-rounded and prepared, okay? So let's see what other messages are here. Okay, we'll go here. All right, picking up the deck, 120 on the dash, okay? You're moving very quickly, all right, towards what your goals, or towards something that you desire. Something could be happening overnight, or something could be right in front of you. Yeah, you to go at whatever it is that you do, okay? So let's see what messages are here for whoever clicks onto this video. What messages are here for whoever clicks onto this video? Okay, you all can book your personal sessions down below in the description bar. All right, what messages are here, Spirit? What messages are here for whoever clicks onto this video? Okay, you're meant to live a comfortable life is what I'm picking up on. Also, Spirit says you're not meant to know everything. Everything that's happening, everything that's going down right now, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your life, Spirit says you're not meant to know everything at this time. Okay, so just trust the process that you are in here. Okay, but you are meant to end up with this comfortable luxury life if that's not what you're already living. Okay, also selling products or changing your career or learning how to sell is going to be your best bet to get you in this comfort luxury energy, okay, as an entrepreneur, or learning how to sell things to people, because you have to have one person buy it, two person buy it, 3 people buy it, 4 people buy it, 10 people buy it, 17 people buy it, 25 people buy it. You got to price accordingly. You got to know how to do all that. You got to sell individually. You get what I'm saying? You got to convince all these people that, hey, come buy what I'm selling. You get what I'm saying? So you guys may have some money things, some money beliefs that you guys need to work on as well to help you to increase your business. Okay, if you're not getting money in the way that you would like to see it. Okay. But that's what's going to help you, okay, dismantling any type of beliefs that you have about money or business or selling or any type of fears is what I'm picking up on, okay? Let's see what else is here. What other messages are here for whoever clicked onto this video? What other messages are here for whoever clicked onto this video? Real estate, I see. New contracts. Publicists, media, think bigger. Okay, I'm going to just pull some because ain't nothing trying to come out. Yeah, again, I was talking about being an influencer, being a boss here. Okay, you're this influencer here. All right, Spirit, any messages? What messages are here for whoever has clicked onto this video? Payday is payday for you. Okay. You guys could be an author as well. You guys could be a life coach, how I am, okay? Or Spirit is telling you to get a life coach. Book your sessions down below, period. Okay, but it's like with this life coach energy, yeah, and we have staff team here as well. Okay, with this life coach energy, I feel like you've been through so much in life that you know how to coach other people, or you're someone that has great advice here. Okay, yeah, definitely something about office work, setting up your office here. Okay, but I just feel like you've been through a lot in life and you're someone great for people to talk to. Okay, but because of what you've been through, okay, is what I'm picking up on. Or Spirit is coaching you through your life. So if you feel like you're all alone, you're not. Spirit is coaching you. Spirit is guiding you. Also, Spirit is telling you to market yourself here as well. Okay, what messages do we have here for whoever clicked on this video? Okay, you meant to be right and fancy. Okay, again, we have luxury here twice. So luxury is definitely in your energy. You're meant to live a luxurious life. Okay, there could be something coming up where you have to like rent a limousine or something. Some of you guys could be like could be a driver, you know, like a luxury car driver, or do, you know, rent your cars out or something like that, you know. Yeah, you're very exclusive, private is what I'm picking up on. Okay, you could be moving on the low with your financial goals and with your career goals. Maybe you're not telling people what you're doing right now as far as business is concerned. You could be a nail tech here as well is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, they couldn't walk a day in your shoes. That's why you this life coach here. That's why it's like you good at giving people advice here. Okay, you could be good at giving people advice in regards to marriage, relationships, and so forth. Okay, as well. Or there's something about a marriage that's here. All right. But you're meant to have a very, very nice car, a luxury car, or a fleet of cars for your business if that's what you do. Okay. But yeah, you will be able to have this luxury car. Keep putting in the work. You're meant to be super rich. What other messages are here, Spirit? You're meant to be the CEO. You're meant to be a leader. Get a business plan. Okay, look, you see how this is like this? This super rich energy. Yeah, you super rich here. Spirit says, I got you when it comes to your money and your finances. Again, how long? Woo! Making money moves. You making money moves, baby. Okay, it's giving me Cardi B. Okay, phone convo. Okay, block, can't get through. You could be blocking people. Yeah, you moving on to something different. It's like something ain't working for you. You moving on from it. You like, you focus on your money. If you ain't if it ain't about the money, don't be. It's like, don't be hitting me up. Don't be blowing on my phone. Don't be dialing my numbers. Don't be calling me if you ain't talking about money. Like, what are we doing? No. Any phone calls that you making, you ain't got time. If you talking about your money and you want more money, and if you just hanging on the phone, just having meaningless conversations, baby, you could have been and spent that time with people who would have been saying, okay, girl, we got to get this money and do this or do. If you ain't talking about people that's talking about money, that's letting you know the type of people you around. They ain't motivating you. So you can't be around people that's not encouraging you to get money, especially if your financial situation ain't where it needs to be. You get what I'm saying? So the people that you having phone conversations with, it's like, do they have dreams? Do they have goals? Because that's a reflection of you. The people that you talking on the phone to, that's a reflection of you. So if they ain't doing nothing with their life, then most likely you ain't doing nothing with your life. So that's just what it is. But I definitely see you meant to be super rich. But are you doing what you got to do to get there? But you're supposed to be living that life. But you can't just listen to the read and then, oh, you're super rich. No, what are you doing to be super rich? Yeah, we can manifest money and everything else, but are you even, and that's very, very possible. Absolutely. I've manifested money plenty of times, right? But are you doing are you doing the personal energy work, the personal healing work around money? Are you doing that type of work to be a frequency match to the money that you desire? If you can manifest a penny, you can manifest a billion. It's all the same. The money frequency don't change. It's not, oh, there's one frequency for $1. There's one frequency for $10. There's one frequency for $100. There's another frequency for $1 million. No, money is all one frequency. All denominations of whatever the money value is, whether it's a penny all the way up to billions. It doesn't matter if it's yen, if it's cat. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's American dollars, if it's foreign, whatever. It doesn't matter. Money is money. It's a frequency. All who wander are not lost. So maybe you feel like you're just wandering around in circles or you're not getting anywhere, but you're not lost either. I said that in another message. Spirit knows where you are. You're not lost. You may feel like you're lost. You could be this divine feminine here. Use your divine feminine energy to attract money. Hello, ladies. Tap in. Do the healing work so you are in this divine feminine energy. Truly. You'll know that you're in the divine feminine energy by how magnetic you are and by how situations are unfolding around you. Yeah, Spirit says sometimes it be like that. Sometimes people be telling you no. Sometimes doors are gonna close in your face. Sometimes you don't get the answer that you was looking for. But it's okay. It's only a step closer to your yes. Sometimes it be like that. But you keep fighting for what it is that you believe in. You keep fighting for what it is that you want, for what it is that you desire. Keep putting in that work. This is giving me that 7 of Pentacles energy. I'm gonna get one more. Let's get one more message for whoever clicked onto this video. Yeah, never chase. Always attract that divine feminine energy. But attract what it is you desire. Get your mind frame right. Okay, get your energy right. It's more than just your mind. It's about your energy. It's about your thoughts. It's a whole thing to help you attract. You are the magic. You have to remember that. You have to remember that you are the magic. Yeah, you need to clear the bad energy out your thoughts, out your home, okay, from around you, the people that ain't helping you. And I saw open a store. Yeah, open a store, physical store or online store or both. That's what this was talking about. Some of you guys are event planners as well. Some of you guys work with animals, okay? Yeah. Some of you guys could be in the house cleaning services, okay? But Spirit is saying to always attract, never chase. Recognize that you are the magic, okay? I'm going to get one final card. I'm going to get you a fortune cookie here, okay? And see what messages. Oops, straight out the box. We have travel and we have manifestations that wanted to come out. Okay, what's the final card? What's the final message? Okay. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Okay, so a romantic offer could be coming in to shift your entire financial perspective as well. You could be, your money could be connected to, like I said, who are you connected to? Whether this is romantic or friend-wise. Okay, but also this is giving me to romanticize your life. Romanticize your life, romanticize your money. Be grateful, like I was speaking in the beginning of the video. Be thankful and grateful for what you do have and romanticize what you do have, even if you desire more, and you'll see how it comes in. Future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun away. Have fun when it comes to getting your money. Have fun in this romantic sense. Have fun in your business. Have fun within your travels. But definitely I see travel here for somebody. So money, travel, and romance is in your near future. Okay, so these are your messages. Ashe, thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I also saw 4040. Okay, you guys can give this video a thumbs up. You guys can donate to the channel, okay, by clicking the link down below in the description bar. And while you're in the description bar, you all can also click the link to book your private sessions with me as well. And I will see you all in the next one. I am motivational speaker Nayla LATRICE. Peace.